What's up, you all? This is the Bullish Money YouTube channel. I am going to finally start making some brand new content. And yeah, so long story short, I've been extremely busy over the past year. And well, actually, wasn't the last time yeah, pretty much 1 year, right? Since I last did a video. Extremely busy, and you can tell from my work on investorplace.com that I've just been cranking away. And I've had tremendous opportunities. My name has been published all over the place, and so it's been knocking futz. I'm not gonna lie. It's just been constant. Just so much stuff going on. But anyways, I wanted to get some stuff, some new content out here, and we're gonna get some new content out here, right? We're gonna do this right. I got a new computer. It's actually not really new, but it's new for you guys in the sense that I'm actually using it for once. And we're gonna start doing some content using this new video format where, let's see if I can get this right. So you can see me right here, right? You can see me right there, and then you can see the screen. So this is the new format that is very popular on YouTube, and I think it's great because first of all, it gives you that connection of being able to quote unquote interact with me, and you know that this is essentially a live video, and you get to see on screen what I'm looking at, and I think it just helps to bring across the insights, my analysis, and what I think about the various topics that we are going to discuss. So obviously, one of the things that I want to talk about right now is Bitcoin. It's been it's been crazy, as you know. It's just been absolutely nuts. And what do I think about it? Well, recently we just saw the price get up to $4,000 here, and okay, well, let me just take a look at the prices here. So essentially what we saw this around mid-November, we saw this acute price drop, and I think this is an extremely unusual event. So I was expecting the prices to actually rise because in some of the coins we saw a what technical analysts would consider a bullish pennant formation, where the negotiations that occur between the bulls and the bears reach a pinnacle, an apex, and from that apex, typically the price will rise higher. It'll break out, or it will break down. And unfortunately, we saw a breakdown in many of the cryptocurrencies, but particularly Bitcoin. And what the heck? It's completely unlike, when you can see right here, is just completely unlike any of the normal price behaviors, price action. And especially between September through mid-November, we see very tight trading, okay? And maybe we can zoom it in here to the 3-month view, and we can see a very tight trading, and then all of a sudden it just collapses, and it's an acute collapse. Now we're gaining from the low, so we didn't convincingly drop below the $3,000 level, and that was critical, because if we broke below 3,000 and we hit let's say the upper $2,000 territory, that would not be good. That would signal significant technical damage. So I'm encouraged that the price went up higher, and I would expect that. But the question is this a dead cat bounce or not? And there's two schools of thought here. There's the one school that says that the weak hands have been completely flushed out, and therefore now we have the opportunity for the bullish investors to come in and start driving up the valuations. That could be true. Or there's the other school of thought that we may be in for a significant period of negativity. And just to be clear, I'm thinking that we may be in for a lot of sideways trading. I'm not sure if this is the time when we're going to convincingly see that that bullish momentum and take the price higher to 10,000 and then to new heights. I don't know if we're I don't know if I really trust the crypto markets. That's just my thinking. Okay, that's just my opinion. I'm at this point, anybody's guess is equally valid. Um, but given the negativity that we're seeing in the blockchain sphere, as well as the traditional markets, everybody's in panic mode. And you look at the Dow Jones Industrial Average; it's a mess. And I would know. I'm writing a lot about the blue chips and other alternative investments. We're talking a lot about marijuana. Everybody loves the marijuana stocks. Even if you don't smoke marijuana, marijuana investments, it's huge. It's a huge opportunity. But even that, of course, it's a very volatile sector, and we're seeing tremendous volatility in the alternative investments. We're seeing tremendous volatility in the blue chips. We're seeing volatility in the commodities. We're seeing volatility in the cryptocurrencies and in Bitcoin. So I'm not sure if this is the right environment to bank everything, to go all in. I think we are going to see some sideways trading, particularly because this acute drop bothers me from the speculative perspective. Okay, it's good in the sense, these acute drops are good in the sense that now you can get into these cryptocurrencies at a much cheaper rate. But I wouldn't jump in. This is my thinking. Okay, you don't have to agree with me, but this is how I'm thinking right now as a longer term strategy, is that these acute drops don't necessarily signal a time where you can just jump in right away and then think that you're going to experience massive profitability over the next 6 to 12 months. I don't think so. I think we're going to hit a lot of turbulence. There's a lot of geopolitical events as well, and I want to talk about that in the future. But I don't think we can just assume that none of the things that occur in the mainstream investment world will impact cryptocurrencies. I don't think we can say that cryptocurrencies are purely trading on their own fundamentals. I think that if you see weakness in many other investment sectors, that surely has to affect the Bitcoin and the other cryptocurrency, the altcoin sectors. So that's just my my opinion. If my opinion is correct, I think you don't have to worry about missing the boat on this recent rise. I think you can say, okay, if you missed the boat, don't worry, because there's probably going to be some more weakness. There's probably going to be some more discounted trading opportunities. So yeah, don't panic. But don't panic on the long term either. So don't panic on the short term. I think you'll still have plenty of opportunity to get cryptos at great valuations, but also don't panic on the long term. I believe eventually that we will hit $10,000 Bitcoin, $20,000, $40,000, $50,000. I genuinely believe we will get there. I believe we will see another bullish wave, because this ultimately, the blockchain technology is ultimately a pioneering technology. People want to make convoluted arguments about it, but the reality is that it's very basic. Okay, you don't have to understand anything about blockchain technology. What you have to understand, or what you should understand, is that this is a technology that will revolutionize the way people think about money, the way people think about transferring value. It's a radical paradigm shift from saying that rather than having one country dictate terms, for example, the United States and the US dollar, having the having one institution, one currency dominate everybody else. Rather than that, we're talking about decentralizing the whole currency concept. So rather than having one group of one human institution, we're having a decentralized institution where all parties can have an impact on that currency, on that target currency. And because it is decentralized, that means that whether you're conducting business in America or in Zimbabwe or somewhere in Asia, it doesn't matter. There is no imposition of a particular human culture or human interest. This is a decentralized platform. So everybody, irrespective of culture or race or social background, everybody that participates has a say in the trajectory of this project, of this Bitcoin phenomenon. So I believe that that is definitely the wave of the future. We see it in society. We see the change in our thinking. Okay, we're becoming a much more borderless and more tolerant society, and that has, of course, good and bad to it. Okay, I don't want to get into the whole racial realism debate here, but we see the trend towards borderless transactions to a digitalization of everything. And so blockchain, Bitcoin, other cryptocurrency projects, this is a part of that broader trajectory of borderless and digitalization interactions utilizing digitalization of everything. So yeah, long term, please don't panic. This really is the how business will be conducted, how economies will conduct and transact value in the future. So I'm not worried about that at all. So that's just my opinion on the long term and the nearer term picture. And so, anyways, I hope you enjoyed that video. Again, we're gonna start. We're gonna make up for some lost time. Okay, so anyways, yeah. So we will see you again next time.